Hello, Quadabble here on a Raid Shadow Legends video, and I think it was today, or it might have been yesterday, we got the Shadowkin Faction Wars, and right here, around 3 months from now, the new Shadowkin Crypt will open to these warriors from the east, bringing with the new foes and new rewards. Of course, this will require some changes to the Faction War at large. We're going to be adding some juicy milestones. Lydia the Deathsiren will remain at the very end of that path. So in 3 months, I only have 3 months to get Lydia. And today's video, we've just had this really cool kind of a competition, or we're trying to go for Sigmund, I think it was. He's not on this page at the Duhr. But Duhr was one of the people you could get, and he was pretty cool. He brought this revive 2 random allies to their team. And because now this is part of the Sigmund, the High Shield, I got all 4 champions. I am not going for Sigmund because I got Duhr. And there's some good things about the other ones. But I got Duhr, and he helped me just today beat Demonspawn. So I've been struggling with this, and the main reason is because there was up until Duhr there was only 1 reviver on the entire faction crypt, and a lot of the times you need a reviver to get to the end, because you'll lose somebody along the way and then they get revived. So this is my team. Really, the big help. This was my previous team, and it had HP, but now I put him in there and I get 30% defense in faction crypts, and that was a trick right there. So I'll go ahead and start it and let you see how it works. But that was it. That was a trick. I've been battling this obviously for 2 years approximately or more, and I'm getting down to the last little bit. I'm on the last leg of getting Lydia, and this one right here was the big one. I don't have anything except for armor on the squid guy. This guy, he's in my arena team, and he's fully booked, fully mastered, full best armor, all 16s. He's done pretty good. And yesterday or today, I got Duhr to level 60. I put armor on him. I put 4 out of the 8 books into him because all I cared about was the revive. Honestly, that's all I really cared about was the revive. But you can see people die. It's no big deal. And the other part about this is I don't know what changed just by putting the extra 40% on, but this got really, really low end as far as difficulty to beat, because I couldn't, honestly, I don't think I can get past the second stage because there's the 3 Valkyries, and they're constantly putting the shields on and stuff like that. So but yeah, here I am at the end and gonna beat this. And I'll go ahead and pause so these guys battle out. I'll bring out back in just a minute. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so got that stage. But these 3 Valkyries, I think this is also a Knight's Revenant. I'm stuck on Knight's Revenant. I have the Reviver on that team, but I just can't. I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't beat this grouping. And yeah, they put those shields on, and then the block damage debuff, and I don't know exactly what changed it. There's some steel debuffs. That's pretty useful. And I think, if I'm correct, yeah, on this team I made it. When Duhr was not the team leader, I wasn't making it. It just wasn't happening. But there's your 2 revives. Probably lose these guys again, but it's not that big of a deal. She put on, kind of slicks, puts on that block active skills, and I think that's what makes a big difference in this, but I just couldn't last. So Duhr's 30% defense and faction crypts really was helpful. But I'll go ahead and put it on pause again, and you can kind of see that I can revive, I can kill, I can do whatever it takes, and I can get through this. So I'll show you the last round. So hold on a sec. Okay, so coming into the last leg, you can see I'm at 6 minutes. And actually what I did on my phone is I attacked and set it down. I was pleasantly surprised when I picked my phone up and it just kind of took care of it. But as you can see, all I'm dealing with right here is the freeze and the true fear and stuff like that. And then over here, places of true fear debuff for 2 turns. They can't prevent it. And then over here, each hit places a provoke debuff for 2 turns. So the trick here is you got to get rid of the 2 people on the side. And as soon as you get rid of them, then you can win. And up to this point, the stage 2 of this one and Knight's Revenant have been just phenomenally hard. So this team was powerful enough, but I never had a reviver to help me get through it. And that's Duhr. It's all Duhr. So you see he's increasing his health, and then he keeps putting on the provoke. And that's kind of what's messing up the ability to kill the 2 side people. But as you can see, it just kind of is what it is. I could probably have picked better champions, but I was just trying to see if Duhr would get me here, and then it did work, so I just kind of went with that. So have everybody focusing on that left champion. Yeah, the freeze is affecting me. Hopefully I don't get a provoke. Yeah, there you go. So now I get that turn meter reduction again. Oh, and a cooldown. That was nice. So the next turn I should get a cooldown reduction. But if it's true fear, I lose it. So it's pretty sneaky what this guy's doing. But as you can see, I'm slowly losing 1 champion isn't that big of a deal. It all just comes down to being able to revive and survive. So, all right, I'll put this on pause, and once it gets about halfway, I'll bring you back in, save you some time. All right, it's kind of winding down at the end here, 15, 16 minutes. Terrible time frame, but who cares? It worked. And I don't think anybody died. I was kind of worried about, I think it's Padma. I was kind of worried about her, but it didn't happen. And the cool thing is, Duhr and Duchess Lilitu are both spirit. So if you don't have either one of them, but you get, if you can get Duhr from this, I would say get it. If you haven't beaten this faction, you need a reviver. Forget the high shield guy and go for this and keep all the epics. Duhr's ability to help you in this faction is way overpowering what Sigmund the high shield can do for you in Bannerlords. So, now with that being said, as you can see, probably 17 minutes to beat this, but I did 3-star it, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm at 2 years playing this game, and I'm finally down to the last leg. I'll show you here where I'm at on this. I think, yeah, Countess looks like another turn, but yeah. Time dilation. Bam, no death, yeah. So I didn't really need Duhr for the end, which he was a healer, so he did help. But yeah, I've 17 minutes. That's actually my best time. So you can see the other time that I did this, it did what it was, or it did what it did. And I was 245 on the last attempt. So yeah, so without a reviver, I could 3-star stage 20 at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. But you can see how hard those Valkyries were to get past, and Duhr helped me do that. So, and I was, so as far as where I'm at, I have 9 left. 9 left, and they just happen to be, and I couldn't do it today, Knight's Revenant. I got my reviver, but I can't kill the stinking Valkyries. The Valkyries are beating me up in this one. It's really similar to the Sacred Order, or excuse me, to this Demonspawn. And then, of course, the Ogren tribes. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have in each of the factions. And I have a lot of champions kind of ready to go. Well, here, let me go do it this way. Go to the index. So if you want to comment down below on, like, I think it was, Ogren tribes. I just got Big Un. He's now level 50. But you can see I got some pretty good champions, 660, 660, but held for the clan boss. And I think he's 660. And then, of course, I've 660 drop Ghoul. And then, I've got all these champions. I don't really think, anything's going on specifically for them. But if you can think of another, another champion in here that would help me get through it, I'd have to figure out who's my reviver, too. That's a good question. So that's my lowest one, the Ogre Tribes. And then I said Knight's Revenant. And I got a ton of champions. Werlem is everything. He's booked, mastered, everything. It's kind of a mistake, but, you do what you do. And then I have these two champions, but they're just 550 right now. And then I have all these champions, and it's like 550, 660, 660, 660, 660, 660, 660. So, I got tons of champion here, and I was happy to get Rector Giraffe. But that's my reviver that I'm using for right now on this team. I have to look through the other ones to see if there's anything. But to get through the Valkyries, I've got Crypt Witch at 550, and I haven't done anything with Faceless, but he also has the ability to ignore shield and block damage buffs every 3 turns. So he might be the key for me beating this faction. But, well, if you have any ideas, though, or you think a champion might be better, I am more than happy to take anybody's suggestion if you just want to make a comment down below. Thanks for watching today. And I have 3 months to get 9 stars. So the push is on, and I have tons of champions and Shadowkin. I'm cheap. I don't want to spend the legendary books because I ended up with 4. None of them are booked. Ninja's 660. Barangiri is 660. And that's it. So I don't really want to start a new faction to get stuck on level 20 or 21. But you can see I got 4 great champions up here. So I think I have the ability to beat it. I just don't want it to be... I don't want to beat the damn thing. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching today, and I hope this video was helpful. Have a good one.